Sanju Verma, to you first. I hope you've got some laddus and some mithai for Yashwant Deshmukh, Raj Chingappa and everybody else over here, because it seems that the Prime Minister...
She won't give me.
She won't give you?
She won't give me mithai.
No, she just said you were doing a great job when you were trending. She should give you mithai also. Now, 304, after 10 years of being in power for the BJP, 335 for the NDA, you know, it seems no matter whether you get to 400 and 370 or not, the outcome of the next election seems to be heavily skewed in your favor.
Yeah, you know, Rahul and Rajdeep, there's this famous saying by Norman Vincent, if you shoot for the moon, you will at least land among the stars. So whether it's 370 or 400 or 335, what have you. Point number one, BJP is romping home with a massive majority all on its own. Point number two, you know, I remember that famous interview with Prashant Kishore a few days back, where Rajdeep kept asking him, what is the secret sauce around brand Modi? So I have something to say to the Congress. हम तो जीतेंगे ही, पर कांग्रेस के जो समर्थक हैं, ये ध्यान से सुनिए. जो जानकर भी अनजान बना रहे, उसे दर्द क्या बताना? जो जानकर भी अनजान बना रहे, उसे दर्द क्या बताना? अभी मगरूर है वो, खुद में उन्हें क्यों होश में लाना? अभी मगरूर है वो, खुद में उन्हें क्यों होश में लाना? एहसास तब होगा उन्हें जब छोड़कर जाऊंगा. एहसास तब होगा उन्हें जब छोड़कर जाऊंगा. फिर नहीं होगा मुमकिन मेरा लौट कर आना. फिर नहीं होगा मुमकिन मेरा लौट कर आना. The voters have time and again.
कौन छोड़ के जा रहा है?
अरे भाई साहब, वोटर्स ने छोड़ दिया है, but Rahul Gandhi refuses to look into the mirror and get a reality check. But now I will speak with hard numbers. Just bear with me for 20 seconds. Of course,
before you go on, you've thrown a poetic punch. Radhika Khera, I don't know how good your shairi is. She's thrown a poetic punch at you. That's a bit of a googly. Can you come back on the spur with a counter? Let's see. The numbers aren't favoring you, but let's see how good your shairi is. Go for it, Radhika.
I'm sure that these numbers are a disappointment for the Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson, because their claims of ab ki baar 400 paar have gone down over here itself in your survey. But coming back to that, I feel that surveys are not actually showing the true picture. The true picture is what I have here. I'm sorry, I don't believe in shairi and all, because we are not here for entertainment. And India Today is for talking about hard facts. Hard fact, today's newspaper, which says, Kisan karenge aaj Delhi ka coup. This is the reality of the country today. The reality of the country today is that our wrestlers were sitting outside protesting, and what were they given in return of the protest? Lathia. The reality is that the entire country is reeling under inflation, unemployment, poor law and order. While Modi ji goes and pats himself on the back, I did not speak in between.
Sanju Verma, you must allow her to speak. No, please put down Sanju Verma's voice. You must allow her to speak.
We are a democratic country, and India Today is a democratic channel where you cannot mute my mic and you will let me speak. You cannot control the opposition over here. Well, coming back, the country is watching how over 100 parliamentarians were suspended for parliament because they were raising their voice. Country is watching everything. Country is watching how governments are being brought down, being scared by the ED. Parties are being broken down and new fractions are being built. Country is watching everything. Yes, there have been disappointments that we've had in the recent elections in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. But all surveys were predicting that Congress was winning Chhattisgarh. And Rajdeep, you even visited Chhattisgarh. The mood of Chhattisgarh was absolutely different on the ground. But something else happened. So I don't think that
So I want to go back to Sanju Verma. Sanju, you know, while the overall picture is very rosy, or should I say there are lots of lotuses in the overall national picture and they're blooming, Maharashtra is a concern, Telangana is a concern, having an alliance in Andhra Pradesh, potentially even Punjab is a concern. And the way that the BJP has been operating, my sense is that they may be looking at these states where they're not doing well and trying to double down and figure out how to make the tactical arrangements to do well here.
You know, I will answer your question, and now I hope the courtesy will be extended to me. Ruling party के प्रवक्ता का mic mute नहीं किया जाएगा. You know, Radhika Khera, I agree with her on one thing. She said this is a serious channel. We are not here for entertainment. I completely agree. Entertainment तो राहुल गांधी दे रहे हैं, भरपूर entertainment as part of his भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा. Where he says, स्टव में कोयला डालो और स्टव जल जाता. I thought that the stove runs on kerosene or fuel. For the first time, I learned that the stove runs on coal. So please, don't sit here and give me your half-baked knowledge. Now I will come to the hard facts. Rahul, I will not even talk about what, Mr. Arun Puri said in August 2023 These are famous quotes of his, which I really love reading them all over again on every debate. In August 2023, after your then Mood of the Nation poll, he said, Narendra Modi has pulled off what few leaders have. He has banished the universal factor of anti-incumbency. Narendra Modi's popularity rankings defy the law of gravity. I'm quoting Mr. Arun Puri ad verbatim. And I'll tell you why, jahan Narendra Modi khade ho jate hain, wahi se line shuru ho jati hai, because we had votes or number of seats at 17.6 crore in Lok Sabha 2014. People said, this was just happenstance. We got the number of seats, winning seats at 23 crore votes. 23 crore people voted for Narendra Modi in 2019, which means there was a 31% increase in our winnable seats between 2014 and 2019. Now, I am not even going to assume that BJP will see a 3% uptick in its vote share from 37 to 40%, as Rahul said. Let us assume that the vote share continues to remain at 37%. It does not rise to 40%. I'm being conservative, despite being an Andh-Bhakt and a Modi Bhakt. Despite having a vote share at just 37%, just going by past track record, if you extrapolate the numbers, you will see 30 crore people voting for BJP, assuming a 31% rise in number of seats. And if you assume just a
so you made that point, ma'am. I want to go across the table, ask Amitabh, what could be the X factors from here? We're in the beginning of February. We've got March still to go and then elections in April, May. What could change? Good, bad for both the opposition and the government?
See, X factors for the BJP clearly is the mood of the neutral or the undecided voters from now on, because BJP clearly has the momentum. The numbers are very strong for BJP. 335 NDA means if you add the reverses in Maharashtra and Bihar, which is 25 seats itself, 360. Plus you have a new ally from Andhra Pradesh, possibly 17 seats, 377. So mission 400 or 370 is not impossible. That's number one. This is largely predicated on the image of Prime Minister Modi. So if there is a black swan event which dents the popularity of Modi, that is the only event which could probably tilt the numbers in favor of the opposition. It's all about Modi, his popularity. He is getting the votes for the BJP, and he is the difference between the
But this is an important point, Rajingappa, that it's essentially no matter who thinks what of it, the fact is, and you can quantify this, and we'll do this tomorrow, but if the BJP is winning in the way that it is, it's because of one man. And what this country thinks of one man, what anybody on this panel thinks of that man is inconsequential. The voters who we've spoken to would like Prime Minister Modi back. They have a direct connect with him. They have faith in him. They trust him. They want him back.
Well, let's call it brand Modi. That is really a phenomenon that has happened. And just looking at what Amitabh said, even in adversity, he comes out the winner. You had Pulwama, which is a black swan sort of event that happened in the thick of election. He converts that into a great opportunity. Take a look at his second term. Each of these things, COVID, he's first castigated. Our polls itself show that it goes down, comes back, with a bang, makes sure that the economy is growing, takes care of the people on one side. Then let's also look at I think there are a couple of qualities we have to look at Mr. Modi. Decisive leadership. Article 370 goes early in the tenure that is there. Ram Temple, built at terrific speed. The Parliament House built it. Women's reservation bill put there. So you are seeing, if you take a look at some of the characteristics of leadership, vision, he has it. He's not only showing a vision for these next 5 years, he's looking, many people could say, well, that's, really pushing the target too far. But he's giving a nation, an aspiring nation, a road to development. And I think that's very important. So he's able to balance the Hindutva sentiment, which is the cultural sentiment that you want, or the soul of the nation, with pragmatic governance, decisive leadership, and this, this quality that he demonstrates in terms of welfareism as well.